BMW Gasoline Rebellion. Hello everyone, and welcome back to CarLike. In an auto industry where it seems everyone is singing hymns to the electric vehicle, BMW is marching to the beat of its own drum. And you know what? In a way, it is refreshing. While others champion a green future, the Bavarians are not afraid to state plainly that the internal combustion engine is here to stay. And not just until 2035 or until the market shifts, but for good. This comes from one of the most influential people in the company, Jochen Goller, the man responsible for sales and brand strategy. He told the Indian publication Autocar, and I quote, "Combustion engines will never disappear. Never. This kind of certainty is rare in a modern industry where every other executive is trying to navigate between European Union policy and customer sentiment." But Goller made it clear that at BMW, they do not believe in an electric-only future. And this is not just a personal opinion. At BMW, this is serious business. Every word from a top manager reflects the company's official position. You can think it is crazy, but the fact is, in some markets, gasoline and diesel cars will be in demand for a long time to come. In Eastern Europe, for example, most buyers still choose exactly these kinds of cars. And in Munich, they understand this perfectly. So, what does this mean for their model lineup? BMW will offer 3 types of cars simultaneously. First, purely electric models. Second, classic gasoline and diesel versions. And third, hybrids and experimental options like hydrogen cars. This means the company is betting on universal platforms, where the exact same car body can be fitted with completely different powertrains. This approach helps reduce development costs while also giving the customer a choice. You want a diesel? No problem. You prefer an electric car? You can have that too. This is where it is worth comparing BMW to its premium segment neighbors. Mercedes and Porsche tried to create separate lineups, one for electric cars and one for combustion engines. The result was a compromise that did not appeal to everyone. BMW's idea is simple. The design is the same, but the technology underneath is different. A customer does not have to sacrifice the car's looks based on their choice of engine. Now you might ask, what about the environment? One could argue that the world is moving towards zero emissions, and BMW is going against the tide. But there is a nuance here. Current environmental regulations, like Euro 7, have become so strict that many engineers call them detached from reality. And let us be honest, electric cars are not perfect either. Manufacturing their batteries leaves a huge carbon footprint, and in some countries, electricity is still generated primarily from coal. So, betting only on electric does not look like the only alternative. And here, the Bavarians, strangely enough, seem more rational than many. Then there is the matter of price and accessibility. Today, an average BMW electric car, like the i4 or the iX, will cost you at least 55,000 to 70,000 euros. Meanwhile, the gasoline versions of those same series start at around 40,000 to 45,000 euros. That is a noticeable difference, especially in markets where average salaries are lower than in Western Europe. This is precisely why in Eastern Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia, the internal combustion engine will remain relevant for a long time. Personally, I think there is something right about what Goller is saying. Maybe it sounds stubborn, but cars are not just numbers in an emissions report. They are also about the joy of driving, the sound of the engine, and long trips without constant stops for charging. Even if the world does fully transition to electricity, it will definitely not be tomorrow or the day after. For now, we have the chance to see a diverse mix on the roads, from a roaring 6-cylinder BMW to a quiet electric crossover. And you know what? Let it be that way. The world only wins when people have a choice.